right, here we are, live drum practice number 32, Believer First Look. If you guys want this music, if you want to support us, become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you guys have song suggestions, I'm not taking them right now. I will be taking them down the road. I have a couple students that I'm working on songs for and making that the priority the next couple weeks. All right. So I could put Believer in the category of songs that I've taught a ton because this is a very popular song. The drums are a little iconic, right? And so it gets requested a lot. And it sounds cool. Now, I put this in the category of songs that I've taught a ton but haven't learned 100%. So, like, I can't, it's kind of a first look, but I'll be honest, like, I taught it like 2 months ago. It was the first time I ever put that kick on the triplet. So there's a lot of little things I've never done in this song. So the first look is an apt term of like first correct look at it. And I know there's going to be a little bit of nuanced stuff that's going to take me a little bit to get down, especially like when I think the chorus or maybe the second verse or third verse has like sixlets in it. That kind of stuff is going to take me a bit to get down. Okay, so let's jump in. So in the beginning, we're doing a lot of that. Now it says nearest rim. But I feel like it really needs to be your tom or your low tom because you're just really not going to want to be able to have your hands in any other position, right? So that first part is 1 and 2. You know, it just makes sense that this is always. And chances are, I think this song has a lot of samples. I could be wrong. So, all right. Yeah, we'll have to watch a live video and see what they're doing. They might have somebody just in the back going. But, all right, we got 1 and 2. That part I can easily play. This next part. So this triplet, 16th note, triplet. Getting my kick there. Probably could do a whole video where I just practice triplet. And then ending that way on 3. That is something really hard for students to learn. Like I said, I faked it a couple times, or I could be like, I could demonstrate the idea and then send them home packing, make them work for like 2 weeks, and then come back and they have it, and I've never resolved it. So taking that idea, let's actually see if 37 is going to be slow enough. Full speed for this song is 63. There's a high chance that 37... Oh, we'll have to put this whole beat in because it'd be 2 triplet, 2 triplet. So even if we can get, I'm figuring out how I want to break this down for myself. 2 triplet, 1 and 2 triplet, 1. Yeah, okay, all right. I think I want to take it just from 2, and I want it so impossibly slow. I want it to basically be triplet. Really just want to link the idea of my right hand and kick hitting together. And for my brain, slow is best. So 37's too fast for me, I can tell already. 2 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 2 triplet. 2 triplet, 2 triplet, 2 triplet, 2 triplet, 2. So you can kind of hear that I'm feeling even rushed how I'm playing that. So, and obviously 63 is already a slow song, so we're gonna try 28, just see if it's right. So I was starting to hear 2 triplet, right? You heard me count 2 and then I have no space to put my triplet. Oh, interesting ideas. Maybe even just hearing triplet, 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 triplet. So here's my little caveat, right? Like anytime I'm learning a new song, I have to understand the process of like, all right, how am I even going to tackle this? How am I going to get the parts down? How am I going to start to hear the things that I need to hear? And you're kind of seeing me do that in real time. Sometimes it goes quick. Sometimes it doesn't. So I like this idea of triplet, 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 2 triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet, two. All right, I think I might be able to speed it up because you can hear me struggling to count 28. But it was enough to like kind of get that two triplet, two triplet. So let's speed it up. Let's try 32. Triplet, 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 trip. That's a little bit easier. Triplet, triplet. Two, triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet. Triplet, 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 triple. So when I was doing the two triplet, I was getting a little rushed. Triplet, triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet. Brain broke. Triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet, two, triplet, two. Triplet, two. Oh, now I got lost it. Two. So, practicing something this slow is challenging. You can see me struggle. Two, triplet, two, triplet, two. But even though I never played it great with the metronome, I'm getting the idea of it. You can hear it's more formed already. Triplet, two, triplet, two. Oh, I gotta remember where that kick goes. Triplet, triplet. Two triplet, two triplet, two triplet. So you can hear like, it's such a weird process. Slow metronome, understanding where those beats fall, especially a weird time like triplets, right? Then speeding it up and putting it in context. And then what would be two? So it's two triplet, two triplet. Making sure I'm getting that rim on there. All right. Getting distracted. Let's do a little bit faster. I'm gonna do small gains today. And then I'm gonna probably have to slow it down again as soon as I try to get to three, because that's that real problem. Triplet three. Triplet three, and four triplet, and then it'll actually happen on accident, like it just did there. But I really want to know how to get that first triplet in there, or that first kick in there on that triplet. So I think doing this is the right idea for a sec. Triplet two, triplet two, triplet two. So I'm rushing putting that triplet in every time, which is why I'm always ahead of that beat. Triplet, two, and, because really, I mean, if you hear that, right, two, and, two, triplet, two. So I was rushing it before. Two, and, two, triplet, 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 two. Shoot. Triplet, two, triple, two, and, two, and. I'm going to try to count that two and see if I can play that triplet over top. I probably can. And, two, and. triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2. Now, if you're obsessive and a little crazy like I am, you do this for like 2 hours, you're going to own the crap out of triplets. Triplets are going to be so easy for you to do. And the coordination of getting your kick on that last triplet, 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 it's just good stuff to do as well. All right, we're going to try this at 37, and then I think we're going to try to put this 2 and 3 beat together. And then if you see, if we get that 2 and 3 beat together, that pattern repeats 3 times in a row, and you've learned 90% of the basis of this song, and probably resolve some kick drum issues that I have. So again, I like this idea of going 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. 37 slow. I think that's where we want to start it. And then after you hear that 2 end, you want to hear that triplet inside there. 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2. After you've gotten that far, if you have, if I have, then you just put those toms in over top. 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet. Oh, I did it backwards. So I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again. I'm going to go back to that step of hearing that. I'll just leave the metronome. I try to talk in time with the metronome, and it messes with my head a little bit. And now I can't talk at all. Pause. The minute I apply it, right? I did it twice, and I kind of fell apart. I maybe only did it 1.5 times and kind of fell apart. Got shaky with thinking about all those things moving. Then you just go back to this. 2, triplet, 2, triplet. Going back to this helps me not rush that triplet. 2, triplet, 2. And I shouldn't even say rush getting started on that triplet. 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2. I wonder if we could practice it like that, where we're not actually even thinking about the 2. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and. So you could hear I was putting it in too early, but I like this idea. All of a sudden, I'm not counting 2. I'm thinking about it. I'm not making it my main focus. I'm not even verbalizing it, which sometimes verbalizing is really good, but I think because of the triplets, it makes it harder on this one. So I'm like, if you hear it, I'm waiting for that pocket, right? 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, and 2, and. They should sound exactly the same, except one just has a triplet over top of it. 2, and 2, and 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, and 2, and 2, triplet, 2. Two and 2 and 2, triplet, 2, triplet, and 2 and 2, triplet, 2 and 2, triplet, 2 and. Now, again, might seem like I'm doing this for a while. I'm only doing this for a while because I'm bad at it. And, right? If I sit here for an hour and just practice this idea, it will become a part of my musical lexicon. I will be able to bring this information out whenever I want, and it'll make it really easy to teach these lessons. Triplet, 2, and. You got to hear where those triplets go, otherwise you're going to be like me and rush them. 2, triplet, 2, and. Triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 2. So you can hear I'm still kind of rushing them a little bit. Be okay with it because, again, the goal is not to be able to play it at 37. The goal is to be able to play this. All right. I think we're ready to add this next beat in. So I think the best way to practice this, and again, I'm making this up on the spot. Like, oh, this is how I think I would learn this. It's a lot different in lessons where I'm like, it's this back and forth that doesn't necessarily happen here. I like it on the lives when people comment and be like, hey, bro, have you done this? Have you tried this? You know, it's good feedback. Or, hey, you stink. Or, man, 30. You teach? That's a response that I don't ever want to get, but maybe I will. Get a little distracted. Oh, the back and forth. Like in a lesson, I'd be like, okay, play that. And the kid would play that. And I'd be like, triple lift. Most kids, I don't teach that kick drum there right away. If they get the idea, then I'll have them slowly put it in. But it's that call and repeat that I don't necessarily have to perform the whole song with the student. I just have to give them like inklings of the song, and they work on their own and get better. So that's why I'm not good. All right, we're going to see if 30 BPM is a good tempo. Now, I really want to just go triple lip 1. Or count it correctly and be 3, but triple lip 3. I feel like the tom was a little low. So triple let 3, and so it'd be 2 triple let 3, 2 triple let 3. Don't care about playing anything but the triplet and the 3. So 2 triple let 3, 2 triple let 3. Sometimes I'm not going to get a great rim, so please forgive me. Let's try it. I don't know how 30 is going to actually sound, but we'll give it a try. 3 and 2 triple let 3. And now, here's an interesting idea. Let's just do the kick drum. 2 triple let 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and so you hear just how much I'm rushing that kick, right? And that's okay. I feel like the triplet is always a little bit early and maybe a little rushed. And it may not get resolved until we move to like a 50 BPM or even a 40 BPM, probably is closer to the idea. Triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and I almost purposely want to be a little late. I think that's right now, excuse me, is better than being early on it because you can hear I have a propensity to always want to rush. 2 triple let 3 and just a little early on that one. 2 triple let 3 and 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 2 So I'm going to do a couple without the kick. So 2 triple let 3, 2 triple let 3, and so you can hear without the kick, I'm not having as much hesitation. I'm getting that triplet more in the right spot. 3, and sometimes you can do that though and trick your brain into knowing where to put those triplets with the kick. Like your brain just kind of does all the work for you sometimes. So rushed 2 and 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triplet 3 and yeah. So I have a friend who does 1 2 3 1 2 3, and I have a friend who does. Okay, so big chick, big chick, big chickenlicious. I think that might be his name or her name. He says I usually count 16th triplets and triplet and triplet and and triplet and triplet. Yeah, I think there's 1,000 ways. Probably not 1,000. There's 100 ways to count them. So yeah, find a way that works for you. Clearly, you like and triplet and triplet. I'll adopt different ones, and then I'll always go back to triplet, triplet, triplet for whatever reason. Um, Wait, do you count the and on all of them, or do you do it on this one because it's on the offbeat? That's an interesting question. Um, yeah, and some students, like I'll inherit students that have a different trait or a different way to want to count it. I'll let them count it however they want. Um, it's whatever you fall back to. Whatever easiest for your brain to kind of like process is the best thing to do. Like you don't want to be thinking about other things while thinking about counting triplets. That would be the worst thing ever. Okay, so you always count n triplet, n triplet, n triplet. Now, I would try that right now because I'm always up for new things, but I know that would throw me off a little bit. All right, let's go up to 32. We're going to go very small changes. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. One triplet, one, one trip, one triplet, n triplet, one triplet, n triplet. Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of I don't know if you know what Takadimi method is. Um, it's like oh shoot, it's been so long, but that they have a lot of like syllable based singing or syllable based rhythm learning, and there's some really good stuff there. And then all of a sudden we Nick and I who practice a lot together found a new one, and then it was like two different languages you're almost speaking, and it almost messes you up more. Again, find something that works for you and make it work. Two triplet two and two triplet two and what's up, Robert? Two triplet two and so just a little rushing on that. Still a little more. Two triplet two and so one thing that I'm trying to do, and you see guitarists when they're rocking out and they're kind of moving their foot with the beat. Try to just get my body, especially because 32 is so slow for me, or slow for me to feel. I think is a good way to say that. Like I'm trying to rock my body, and three, and two. Internalize the rhythm might be a good way to say that. Now, if you're not rhythm devoid like me, you might not have to do that. So I'm starting to hear that groove. So let's go to 35. Again, you guys put like half an hour. I always wonder with students too. I'm like, I send them home with it, right? And how often do they actually practice it? Sometimes they do a lot, sometimes they do a little. Sometimes it's innate to them. They play the drums 4 times that week and they get better at it. So it's always interesting to be like, how long did it take you to get that? And you know, if I was more diligent as a teacher, or if the students were more diligent, they might track their time. You know, it's enough to try to get them to practice. So to track their time is asking a little too much. It's not asking too much, actually. It's just they're not going to do it. 2 triplet 3 and 2 and 3 and. So want to make sure those kicks are getting in the right spot. Or they're just not a little bit late, which I think they might be. Not that one. Triplet 2 and 2. Triplet 2. I wish I could count. 3. There we go. Last one's bad, but let's speed this up. Now, as soon as I get the feel of this, I feel like getting up to tempo is not going to take much. And like I said, you have the whole first verse done after you learn this beat. Let's just do those kicks again. Oops, triplet 3 and 2. So I'm getting a little tripped up at that triplet 3. So let's do hands only a minute. Now let's try to put those back together. Two, triplet 3, and. I feel like I'm rushing that one kick. Now, day one, how picky do I want to be? I probably actually want to try to learn a new concept in the song before, really worrying too much about it. Triplet. I think another exercise for me might just be triplet. It's not even that I feel like I'm rushing that kick. I just don't know that I'm putting in the right spot, which it's like, is that in time? Which you think that right hand is guiding you, right? When that right hand hits the last right hand on the triplet. Triplet. But when I have to put it in context and think that all through, it's tough for my brain. Like, my brain needs to be taught how that should sound and feel. I'd like to put a kick on that beat. And then as we speed up, you see that I miss that sometimes. All right, let's do a couple more 37. I'm going to do a couple kicks by themselves, some hands by itself, and put it together again. So you got 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. Triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and kicks triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and just rushing that. There we go, a little bit better. Ah! 2 triple let 3 and so you can hear just removing the kick is enough for me to like think differently and get it tighter. And that's why that back and forth is really good for me. It's actually good for everyone probably. Hands, feet, hands, feet. All right, let's try that at 39. Let's see what happens. So hands. Actually, let's first get that 8th note. 2 and 3 and 2 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and so you can hear when I have a little bit of space between the triplet and the 2, or the triplet and the 3, which that the last time before I started talking was the best. 2 triple let 3. It shouldn't be triple let 3, triple let 3. Something that I'll need to clean up. 2 triple let 3. All right, let's see if we can clean that up. So hands are going to probably help me the best to get that, and then putting the kick in. And so got to hear those 8th notes first. 2, 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and just a little rush it. 2 and 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and 2 triple let 3 and thought that would work. So now you can just hear I'm moving it all over. So I like to rush where it comes in, and then I like to play it a little too fast. Just going to take some practice. Just practice to hear those triplets. The sixlets later on might actually help with that a little bit, but we're going to make that a different battle for another day. Oh. So let's do that hands and feet again. See how fast we can get it. Did I not highlight everything? Find out. Okay. Triple let 3 and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3. And I'm purposely trying to be a little lazy on the end of 2. Sometimes it's helping, sometimes it's not. 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet, 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 'Just gotta slow it down. 2, triplet 3, and now that sounds good. So you heard the first one after I took the kick out was just like dead on. So it's just kind of shoring that up, I guess. Two, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and there we go. Two, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3. Ah, that's hard. 2, triplet 3, and 2, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and so the other thing that I was trying to do is really get my hands to know exactly where they have to be, and then hopefully could slide that kick in. For fun, let's play the whole thing and just see where we're at. So it ends with a 3 and 4 and. So let's try it by ourselves first. So we got 1 and 2. Yeah. 1 and 2, triplet. No, already late. 1 and 2, triplet 3, triplet 3, and 4. So I cannot play this yet. So that's my grade on this right now, is unplayable. Let's look at one other concept in the song. I think there's a change coming up on the chorus. Yeah, there's definitely not a foot hi-hat. Pre-chorus is the same. It ends with this little crescendo roll. I think it's a sample if you listen to it. Now this looks really hard, which, let's just get started on it then. So instead of learning this one, right, I can play a kick drum, so I don't need to think about that right now. We're going to jump into the second set. Even just looking at that just looks confusing. I think learning this will cause a lot of leg independence because you get 1 and 2. While doing this, 1 and 2. So that in itself isn't too hard. Let's try 34. I think this is going to be too slow. Now, I can't even start approaching that triplet. I say that. So you're going triplet. That's just going to be hard for me to put together. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. So we got 1. Even doing that, like every appendage is hitting at once. 1, 1, and 2. That I can start to hear and start to think about. Let's just get that down. Now the triplet does start with a, right? So we got this triplet there starting. So it's going 1 and 2 triplet. That's a good start because then you can start to hear where it's going to have to go. So we'll highlight all that. 34 might be too slow for that first part. 2 and 1 and 2 and so let's just do 1 and 2 triplet and 2 triplet, 1 and 2 triplet. Let's do hands. Triplet, 1 and 2 triplet. Like I said, so slow. Triplet, 1 and 2. So clearly I'm not ready to put that all together yet. And 2 triplet, 1 and 2. And we're going to start counting that as an and 1 and 2 and. So we got 1 and 2 and 1 and. So you can kind of see like why I would have to spend some time just. And it's more with metronome. Like I'm not able to flex my timing a little bit. And then just trying to think about that triplet. Trying to get that interaction of my left foot, right hand. At that start of that triplet. So we got 1 and 2 triplet. Oh, I tried to put a kick in. 1, difficult. 1 and 2 triplet. All I care about right now is getting that motion down because it'll be one less thing to think about. All right, 1 and 2 triplet. Triplet. 1 and 2 triplet. All right. Let's try 37 because I feel like it's sometimes when it's that slow, it's hard to count that out, right? And that's part of what's messing me up, and also the fact that I don't know how to play this. And 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. So I so much want to put a kick on that last on 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Triplet. So there's the idea, right? Triplet 1 and 2 triplet 1 and 2 triplet. Now, you can hear that I can't do it 2 times in a row. So let's do a little bit more with just ending on that 3. Or the 2, I guess. I guess it'd be the end of 2 on the triplet. 2 triplet 1 and 2 triplet 1 and. Rushed. 1 and 2 triplet 1 and So until I get better at that triple let kick, ooh, with that foot hi hat on there too, it's gonna be a while till I can put that all together. Now I got about like 5, 10 minutes left. Depends how excitable I am. Let's just try to get. I don't even know how to practice yet. It might be going from beat 2 to beat 3. Triple, so triple let. Yeah, okay. It's possible. It's a lot of wheels are turning. Now, there's no reason you need to play these foot hi hats. You could easily take them out if you want to. It might even be a sample in the song. Now, so I'm just being picky, and also because I had a student that was learning it this way, and I'm like, well, they're learning it this way. It's how we wrote the music out. I'll learn it this way as well and kind of help them out. All right, let's go. I don't know if this would be possible for me to just play triplet 3. Let's go from 2 then. So 2. So it's essentially the same section that we had in the other song. We're just adding these foot hi-hats, and that's enough to. Well, I didn't have it mastered in the other section, right? And just have it show up again. It's not like it's going to be much better. Now, the cool thing is, by spending time on this with a foot hi-hat, when we go back to the other section later, maybe tomorrow, that section's going to be easier for me to play, right? These ideas are building upon themselves. You get some songs that do that. You get some songs that are like, hey, here's 4 distinct ideas. Good luck. Two, triplet 3. And so I'm not going to be too picky about just rushing shit because we're just going to deal with it right now. We're more just trying to like, hey, can I get the foot to do that really close to where the tempo is? Because right now my brain cannot even get there. So let's get the hands. Actually, let's do the feet. 2, triplet 3, and 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 triplet 3. So slow, but that's good. 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and what's up, Megatron? What you up to today? Learning a new song? Well, I'm learning a new song. You're not learning a new song, but maybe you are. I don't know what you're doing. So this is Believer by Imagine Dragons. It's a little. There's parts of it that are a little bit hard. I think you were watching yesterday when I was doing Head Over Heels. There's hard stuff in every song, right? Interesting new stuff to learn. This has a lot of like weird patterns in independence and limbs, so it's a great exercise in that. And then, as I was just saying, it's sometimes hard to play stuff that slow. But if you don't understand it slow, sometimes it's hard to play it really fast. I'm in between both of them right now. But it is a gorgeous day in Western Michigan, which we're both in. So 3 and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and hands, 2, triplet 3, and triplet 3, and 2, triplet 3, and you see the brain goes boop, 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 off the rails. All right. Excuse me. We're going to try this a couple times by myself without the metronome, just to kind of like cement the idea, and then we're going to call it a good practice. Now my brain has to think about that all. So let's take it from that one again. So we got 1, 1, and 2, triple at 3, 3, and 4. The ideas are there, it's just not consistent. Might be a great way to fake your way into it is like just doing that foot, not worrying about that kick, because the kick is hard for me to get back into it. So we got 1 and 2, triple at 3, 3. I have to learn how to count. 3 and 4, triple let. This is going to be a really good, challenging part, and I'm glad you guys are on this journey with me. It's going to take us a couple days, but I have time. All I have is time, and it makes me better. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, like I said, not taking song suggestions for a little bit, but we got to learn these 2 or 3 songs for students, and then we'll do some new stuff. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys need sheet music or want to help support the Music by the Measures, just sign up and become a member.